Howdy Hon, welcome back to the channel. This is Stephsgotit, and today I am finally going to do my 2021 lineup. I know the thumbnail looks like a lot of planners. I know you think I'm crazy, but just bear with me. It's not what you think. There's a lot that's about to happen and it won't quite be as many. So if you're interested in seeing that, then hang tight. All right, hun, so like I said, minus the squeaky chair, sorry, you know it's my favorite. So again, it looks like a lot, but trust me, it's not going to be. So I'm just going to quickly go through and show you what my lineup is, and then I'll do, if you want to see it, I'll do individual videos that will show you how I'm using them. But right now, in the interest of time, I'm just going to keep it really simple and short and just tell you what I'm going to be using. So I put this here because last year I carried it in my purse and I used it as to take notes on or to practice my Korean writing because, you know, I'm studying Korean. 안녕하세요. And but this, I'm going to move this to my bed, and then this will be for those late night thoughts that you have, you need to write them down, and I'll have this by the bed. This was a journal that I kept in my purse, and it just keeps notes of things that I need to do. I write my speeches in here as I'm, again, sitting in waiting rooms or in the car or whatever. I write poetry, I write notes to choreograph classes. I do all that stuff in here so I can bring it back home and put it in the right notebook, because I've got everything on a disc bound system, and I'll do a video later about why I chose disc bound system. But this is a note journal, so it will be kept in my purse still to continue to keep notes on. Now let's get into the actual planners. And I'm going to pull this out. This is not a Happy Planner planner. It is actually a Dollar Tree planner. And the reason I can give up this planner is because I've been using this Dollar Tree planner in my purse. And then this is what the Dollar Tree planner looks like. You get, I think, 12 of those pages, and then you get a few pages like that. So there you go. And I have added in my Korean notes. These are Korean characters, which is Hangul. So I am learning to not only speak Korean, but learning Hangul to read and write Korean. So it's just various notes I have in here and some practice worksheets. I am with KoreanClass101.com. It's a part of innovative language learning. Language.com, and so I have a membership there, and so I've got various printouts, and I just print them and shrink them or shrunk them down to size. And so this is what I'm going to be doing my Korean in. I'm going to make this a hardcover because you can see I kind of scratched it up there. So I'm going to, after this video, I'm going to make this a hardcover like the Happy Planner covers. Okay, so let's see. This planner, now let me preference all this by saying I bought a lot of these planners on clearance because, you know, right before Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hobby Lobbies, Joann's, Michael's, and the HappyPlanner.com themselves were doing lots of clearance sales to get rid of stuff. So a lot of these planners I got on clearance. Now, why? I'll tell you 3 reasons why. Number 1, clearance. Hello. Number 2, to see if I would actually use all of these planners without having to spend a lot of money yet on buying said planners. And number 3, if I'm consistent throughout the next 6 months in using each of these planners the way that I have planned in my mind and that I think I want to help me be more productive and to make more use of my word of the year, which I'll tell you at the end of the video. And then I get to treat myself to a brand new updated or current planner, because in 6 months they'll be doing a new, you know, lineup more than likely. So I will switch over and get myself a nice new up-to-date one, and that'll be my treat. However, if I don't use all of these the way I have intended to and plan to, then I know not to waste money buying myself the nice new model because I'm not going to use it to plan a good life and to be effective. So there. Now, this one is called, this is the Skinny Classic. So I haven't opened any of them. And I'm not going to open them now, it looks like. Okay, I didn't mean to tear that because I'm going to reuse these. Boom. Okay, so anyway, this is, another reason I bought a lot of these is because they were Wrong covers. The artist, Wrong, she is no longer collaborating with the Happy Planner, so I tried to buy as many of her products as I could while they were on clearance. That stuff's so sticky. This planner is what I am going to use to keep up with all of my writings. I used to write poetry like pretty regularly, and I haven't been in the last couple of years. So I would like to get back to that because I really enjoy writing. It's a creative outlet for me, and all of my poetry burned in my house along with the copyright application that I never mailed in. So I have none of my poetry. And so I have to start all over again writing, and I think I'm going to be in a mental and emotional place where I'm going to need to write. And so this is where I'll just jot down, like I was good for writing on papers and napkins and things of little verses or stanzas that I really enjoyed, that I liked and wanted to use. So I'm thinking these little boxes will be just fine, and we'll figure out something to do with these. I don't know, I may not use that at all, but that's what I'm going to do with this. So anytime I'm working on poetry, or if I need to track my thoughts that could potentially lead to me writing some good poetry, or just I need to write my thoughts down that's not necessarily in my journal kind of thing, but just something that's creative, a creative thought along those lines of poetry. That's the best I can explain it to you. I used to have composition notebooks all the time for this very purpose. So this is small enough where I can chunk it in my purse if I need to. So yeah, and I get to look at the Wrong girls every month. So that's always really cool. I love her artwork so much and how she's so empowering for women and standing together and helping each other. So anyway, that's how that one will be used. I ordered these. These are new for Happy Planner. They're the everyday sheets, and I am planning to use these all throughout my life. I'm going to have one for my Saint makeup business, one for a YouTube channel, one for my studies, Korean, one for my personal trainer study. Yes, I have got to get back to that and get that completed. With ACE, and one for my OTA training studies, just one for everything, one for what I want to clean. I mean, I'm just going to have these things all over the place. So I'm really excited to use those. Those are new. This we'll come back to. Let's do the minis first. Okay, so I had to do sticky notes because, as you can see, it's so many of them. Now, here's your thing. These two minis I'm going to swap around. I'm going to do a little bit of Franken planning, which is like Frankenstein. I'm going to create my own. So I'm going to take the guts out of this planner, and you get there's your first sheet. You have your goals and your check off and jot it down. And then this is you have daily tasks. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think there are 30 or 31 there. Oh, and there's a little note section in the back, and then it starts with the next month. So I'm going to take this stuff out of here because I don't really need like a planner layout for my Saint business. I just need to know what my plans are. What am I going to post in my Facebook makeup beauty group, which if you're interested in, I'll leave it down below. I had to walk away from that for a little bit, that business, and now I need to get back into it. It's the beginning of the year, and things are what they are, so I just need to move forward. Life is as it is. And so I just need to be able to keep down, like if I want to post something on a video showing how to use one of the products, then I can put it here, then I can list what all I need to do that week to make that happen, or that day. So I think this will be fine for that. I don't think I need like a really detailed so I'm going to give this a shot for that purpose. So these guts will go with this cover because this cover is gorgeous, and I am absolutely, let's see if I can not tear this one. Nope. All right, well, and this one is actually gonna have such a mess on the floor. This one, I mean, look at that. Is that not beautiful? That screams more makeup and beauty to me than that, right? And if you don't know what Saints is, it's formerly a mascara makeup line. So yeah, this to me screams beauty more. And I got some purple discs because I'm so tired of looking at this color disc or the gold. So we're gonna take these guts out. Oh, we're gonna keep these though. I don't know, I like those. Yeah, so we're just gonna take this part out because I don't need this much detail for the Saint business. So we're gonna we gotta leave these folders over here. Yeah, we'll leave these folders over here and move these pages over here, okay? And then we'll keep these folders, these dividers over here because they're party. And these guts will go here. Then these guts, which is a mini vertical, which you know, vertical is my favorite. These vertical will be used for our meal prep. So I will meal prep. It will be breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's how I will, that way I don't have to have so much going on in the other catch-all. I'd rather just have it separate. And this way I can grab this and run out the door to the grocery store with me or wherever. And I can also drop down the shopping list over here every week. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking I'm going to use this one for. I had the menu and stuff extension pack for fitness and menu in my catch-all last year, and I don't know, it's like I never flipped back. I flipped back there to decorate it because I love putting down stickers, but I never really flipped back there to kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I want to try something new, and if this doesn't work, it's okay. It didn't cost me a lot of money. I gave it a shot, and then I can always put it aside and just use the covers or use those pages for fun, or you know, decorate for, I don't know, giveaway on this page or something. I don't know. So we'll see. All right, this mini is in the vertical layout also, but it's not 3 boxes. Isn't that cute? I just love that. Oh, Romo, I'm gonna miss you so much. But she does have her own website and she is doing her own things. So, all right. Now, this one is actually set up for fitness. So here it says today, focus, food log, and exercise. Okay, so over here, I will put in what our menus are. My original plan was to put the menu here, but this is really a log. And for me, I don't always eat what's on the menu. The menu gives me something to plan for and something to have on hand, but life happens. You get turned around and you can't get there. So you have to, you know, you have to eat something else really quickly or whatever. This way I can log down what I'm eating, including my snacks, because I snack a lot. So even if it's healthy food, I still snack a lot. So I need to keep up with that and keep up with what I'm eating because my memory is bad anyway. I'm not sure what I'll use today for, but focus area, this is the area that I will use to document how my word of the day, what actions I'm taking in this topic, this area of my life that works with my word of the day. So, and then exercise, of course, is self-explanatory. So you'll come back, then you have your little dates and holiday sheet back there. So that's how I intend to use that. I'm not sure how I'm going to use the monthly. I had initially thought to let it be like a body tracker, like things that are going on with my body, because there's so much going on these days. But I have a wellness planner set up for that. So I'm not quite sure. I might just ignore this page altogether. I don't know. We'll see. All right. This is going to be my on-the-go this year. Last year, my on-the-go was a mini dashboard. Somebody's coming home. And so, let's get this out of here. I won't be able to use any of those. I'm just ripping them all off. Okay, so this is a mini vertical layout. And the cover is just, yeah, it's not like super exciting. But I got this because, again, it was on clearance and it had metal discs. All right, so I'm going to make this my on-the-go this year. And I'll show you the set up. All right, so you get that here at a glance, and it goes, hello, Muggle. And so there's the monthly, okay. I don't like all that green, but it is what it is, and it has top priorities. National Sticker Day. All right. So it's the same layout, actually, as the fitness. So you have your today, what your focus is, and instead of a food log, this says to-do list. And then this, I love, is left empty. So you get to decide what that is. So I'm thinking I will put my appointments that cause me to leave the house. Like when I have to go teach fitness classes, I'll actually put the time and which facility I'm teaching at that day. And if I have appointments and all, they'll go up here as well. And then the focus will be, I have to think about that one. The to-do list, say if I need to stop by the grocery store to pick up something to go with the menu, I can list my shopping list right here. If I need, I can list the specific stores. And then down here, I haven't quite decided yet either. So the focus, I don't know, I haven't decided about that yet, but that's what I'm going to use this one for. So this goes in my purse. Okay. Now let's get to the big boys. All right, so I actually got this planner. 1, it was on clearance. 2, it was wrong. And I was going to use it as my catch-all for this year, but I fretted. I tried my best to convince myself that I could give it a shot for 1 year to use the dashboard layout. For a year, it wasn't going to kill me. I can do it. And it's not that I don't like the dashboard layout, because my mini, my on the go was a dashboard, but my favorite is a vertical with the 3 boxes. Okay, that's my favorite. I don't have to be in the box. I just want the boxes. And no matter how much I thought about this planner, I mean, my heart was breaking. My heart was breaking at the thought of being forced into this layout all year long. But because I'm cheap and it was on clearance, I was going to force myself to use it. And my husband and even Shelly was like, "You're not going to be happy. Why, you know, there's so much else in life. Why force yourself to be unhappy with a planner for a whole year when you can get another planner? Just buy another planner, whether it's full price or not. Just buy another planner." So I did buy a vertical after much insistence from my husband and from Shelly. I went ahead and did that. So I've now decided that I'm going to use this big mama. It's an 18-month, so it will go throughout this year just fine. I am going to use it as the social media one. So I'll use this to keep up with what I want to post on YouTube, the videos I want to shoot, what pictures I want to post on Instagram. I don't really track what I post on Instagram because I post a lot of personal stuff on Instagram. I mean, not personal stuff. I mean, I post a lot of just my pictures in general, what I cooked. If I cooked something and I think it looks good, I'm going to share it. If I wore something I think was cute, I'm going to share it. I don't really like break down what I'm going to post on Instagram. But I know that by tracking what I do post, I will be able to tell that, oh, it's been a whole week and I haven't posted anything. So that's what I'm using for, to be able to help me know what I'm posting and how often I'm posting. And if I'm posting personal stuff, or if I'm posting stuff for the YouTube, or if I'm posting stuff for my Saint Makeup Beauty. So I think I'm going to need something to help me break all this down, so I keep up with what I'm posting and making sure that I do get some of my Saint posts up, and that I do just get just fun general knowledge or just fun interest, you know, whether it's promoting something that I sell or do or not, just general fun. So this will be that. And yeah, I'm going to print my name in vinyl. I'm going to cut it out this afternoon. I got lots of cool fonts, so I've been dying to try them. So I'm going to put my name in each one in a different font. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But that's how I'm going to use this one. Okay. Now, the next one is this one. I used this last year. It's a Health and Body. And it's who? Wrong. But I had this last year. And let me show you how far I got. That's the first page. And I added in, this is a block pad, and I added in these to try to, again, help me keep up with what was happening with my body, mentally, physically, emotionally, and I like prompts. So I decided I would do that because I'm not good at keeping up with a journal. But, so there you have that. That's one day. Okay. There's another day. I journaled on the back of here, and then that's it. There's nothing else in this book for the entire year. So I'm thinking, why buy another wellness journal? Even though I initially was going to use the classic, the skinny classic, because I have another one of those too. But when I was switching stuff out, I saw this and thought, you know what? I didn't use this to its full potential, and I could just use this part. Even if I don't want to follow the prompts here, I can still just go here and write my journal note. That's about the same size as I was using the vertical journal last year. I'm sorry, the vertical planner last year for my journal, and it is pathetic, okay? It is pathetic. So I figured I'm gonna use this in conjunction with this block pad. So even if I fill this out or don't, I can do a little journaling, or if I, like I did this one, filled it out and I still have more I need to journal about, I can put one of these in here. That's why I love the disc bound system. I can put one of these in here to help me know how I was feeling that day. And of course, it's always good to figure out what you are blessed with and what you're grateful for. So, and this, I have such a hard time with this because I goof off a lot. People think I do a lot, and I do a lot, but I also think that I waste a lot of time. So, so just taking productive time for me instead of just lollygagging, I think, and maybe finding out how much time I lollygag less than I think or more than I think. So there we go. And almost done. This one is the big. I tried to have one of every size. So I was saying, so this is what I'm going to use for Korean Study. I've already made a notebook that and put it on discs. Like I told you, I converted everything in this house to a disc bound system just about. But that book really has just a lot of notes and a lot of rules and things like that. This book is so that I can actually do writing. So I will put whatever necessary information is there. And here's your academic. This is, again, a teacher one. Reference notes for the substitute. Ha! I like that. I don't rip that out because I don't have a need for that. Or maybe I'll paste those 2 pages together. I don't know if I'm going to keep this year's review or not. I do like this so that this page so that I'll be able to keep up with what I'm happy about, or maybe I need to work on my botchum this month, or maybe I need to work on the way that my hangul, the way I am creating the characters or whatever. Just whatever goals in the language itself that I have for that month. That's pretty. So I'm not sure how I'm going to use them, or if I'm going to use the monthly layout. Yes, I am. Korean.com, KoreanClass101.com, or innovativelanguages.com sends out a word every day. Whether for the Korean language it does. I would assume it does for their other languages as well. But my husband doesn't really keep up with his isn't set up the way mine is, so I don't know if he gets word of the day. He's taking Spanish. So I am going to use this to track the word of the day. The monthly view will be used to track the word of the day. And I'll write it down so that whenever I want to go back to that word, I don't have to go on the site and go down this list. I can just come back to my monthly. I hope I remember that after this video. So this is the weekly view. So you get Monday through Friday. There's no Saturday and Sunday, which suits me just fine. And you get the one box, and then it's broken into 3 pieces. So I figured I would take one section. Oh, actually, it goes all the way across into the other side as well. So I figured that I will practice my hangul in one box, write down any rules that I've learned, write down what I'm, maybe what I'm struggling with, practice, write down some notes about the botchum or stuff, just whatever. I have enough space to do that. I had initially bought this planner to use it as a journal because I figured it was just like writing across the vertical and it would be fine, and it was on clearance. But the more I thought about it, the more I wanted another notebook for Korean so that I could actually write in it because I'm a visual learner. I'm also a hands-on learner, so I learn best when I actually write it down with my own hands. So I figured out, you know what, I need to have a planner that I can mark those days with. I think this planner was like $3 or something at Hobby Lobby. I was like, you know what, for the discs and for this sheet, it's worth me to pay the $3. And then it was when I got home and started looking at what I want to do for 2021 that I realized, no, boo, you need this planner. So there you go. We have now a planner for Korean writing, and I'm going to use it in conjunction with this planner accessory teacher pack that also was on sale clearance at Walmart for $3.50. And there are some quizzes on the channel, and so I thought these would be really fun so that I could make myself have, give myself quiz days or days, give myself a day of the week when I want to be prepared to take the quiz, which means I have to do the work throughout the week. So I'm going to use this along with this. Now, finally, oh, and I'm also going to be adding this to the teacher planner, which is, again, like I said, my Korean studies. So I got this block pad from Joann's, and this is how I used it. how I'm going to be using it going through. You can see somebody else coming home, the Hangul, and then like this is what I'm submitting to my teacher every week. Like I have the part of the package where I have a teacher and one-on-one teacher. So every week I'll write down what my assignment is. Like this week, this was my assignment to practice writing these words and then to come up with my own words with those same characters in it. So this is that, and then just various notes down here that I wrote, that things I didn't want to forget, and that is actually my name in Korean. And so this is, like I said, it was my assignment. And yeah, so I'm going to be using this because I can send it to my teacher every day with what's due that week. And then there's another part I was using. Oh, I struggled with this word fox, with that character right there. Whew. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to punch these and put them in here with the week that they go with, and that is how that will be used. Over there. Now, the most important one of all. This is my catch-all for the year 2021. And you may recognize it if you are a follower of thehappyplanner.com or me and my big ideas. One of the founders, Stephanie Fleming, whose picture you always see right here. She came out with a planner and 2 sticker books earlier in the year. And I actually have the book. I pre-ordered the book and I have it, but you know, life. So I haven't read it yet. That is actually going to be on my list of things that must be accomplished is to read the book, because I really want to know, and I really want to do some of the exercises that are in it. And the book is called Plan a Happy Life. And she is one of the creators of, or co-founders of Me and My Big Ideas and Happy Planner. So this says, define your passion, nurture your creativity, and take hold of your dreams. Hashtag live a happy life. All right, so this is the one that, like I said, after much convincing from my hubby and Shelly, I went ahead and got the layout that I know would make me happy. So that's the cover. And let's see, we got here 2 years. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use this portion. And so here's the start. All of the pages are pretty neutral like that. All of the covers, the dividers, are that black page, or your currently page, or your goal page, whatever you want to call this, is pretty neutral. And then your divider. Now, here's the most important thing about this planner. Well, that too. There's your monthly. January 13th, National Sticker Day. Get ready. Ta-da! What do you see on that page? Absolutely nothing of color. Yes! If you remember my previous planner, there was always some monthly color at the bottom, and this up here was some random splotchy color. Hello, dear.
Hello.
And this over here said notes and whatever. So it's nothing over here but grid, the little dots, the dot matrix. Clear, no thick lines, no color lines in the middle, breaking everything up. It's just plain and simple. That means I can now choose my color scheme the way I want it and not have to, one, waste correction tape or even, okay. So as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the camera battery dying, there's no color. I don't have to white out anything. I don't have to waste sticker paper. I don't have to waste the whiteout pen, anything. It's just neutral. And I, the owner of the planner, the person using it, can determine my own color scheme. Thank you, Stephanie Fleming. Thank you, fellow Stephanie to Stephanie. Bless your heart. I cannot tell you how stressed the other planner was when it came to, you have this gorgeous color scheme, then you look down there and you've got the predetermined colors on there. So this is cool. And even the currently, what used to be called the currently page, because it used to say currently you're doing, I'm watching this, I'm drinking this, I'm eating this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm blop, and I'm blop, and I'm blop, and I'm blop. But now it just says big ideas and dot matrix, master list, lines, holidays, birthdays, dates to remember, and it has all the dates down there for you, and then you have space to write your birthdays. So I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. And the covers are pretty much, the dividers are pretty neutral also, with the exception of that one bright pink one we just saw somewhere. But anyway, so that is what I'm going to be using for, I'm going to do something with these. I just hate throwing this stuff away that's already pre-punched. So that's the catch-all that I am going to be using for 2021. That is it, hun. You are now up to date, up to speed, informed of the craziness of planners. With that being said, hun, first of all, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to follow more content on this channel, whether it be planners or diamond painting or unboxings and general life stuff, click that little subscribe button down below so that you can be notified anytime that I or we, because Marty joins me a lot too, upload a video to this channel. Now, with that being said, hun, remember, if you are having a good day, help someone else have a good day. It's those small and simple things in life that really makes life worth living. Don't you think? I think. Love and shimmies, babe.